Hello chicks and ducklings, it's time for an RE lesson now. So I have Sam and Sally here with me today. Do you remember Sam and Sally are Christians, which means that they go to church and they learn lots of things in church about Jesus and God. And this week they've been learning about a special story, haven't you, Sam and Sally, at church? Should we have a look in their box? Here it is. Let's open it up. Oh, what's in there today? There's a picture. Let's get the picture out. Oh dear. The lid fell on the floor. Sorry about that, Sam and Sally. Let's have a look at the picture in their box. I don't think I've got enough hands. There we go. Who knows what this might be? That's right. This is planet Earth. And this is where we all live. You can see there's land. Can you see the green parts of the land? And the blue parts are the sea. And all of the white that you can see are all of the clouds. Now, Sam and Sally have been learning about planet Earth at church, haven't you, Sam and Sally? And because they're Christians, they believe that God made the whole planet, the whole of our planet Earth. So he made all of the land and all of the sea and all of the people and the animals on planet Earth. And that's called the story of creation. And we would like, wouldn't we, Sam and Sally, for you to go on your computer or your phone or your iPad and have a listen to the story of creation, just like Sam and Sally did at Sunday school when they went to church. You should be able to find it on our special YouTube channel in our RE playlist file, or you can have a look on the planning and there's a link to that YouTube site. So we will see you in a minute after you've listened to that story, won't we, Sam and Sally? Say bye. See you in a minute. Bye. Hello again. Did you have a listen to the story of creation? Fantastic. It's a really interesting story, isn't it? Do you know Sam and Sally have been making their own storybooks at church? Their own little stories of creation. And it shows them what God made in what order. So it reminds them what God made first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and what God did on the seventh day. Would you like to make one of these books? Fantastic. Let me show you how. I'm going to put Sam and Sally down so I have my hands free. You sit down there, Sam and Sally. Well done. Okay. Now, in your planning pack, you should have some pictures of the story, just like this. So, what we're going to do is cut out all of the pictures. So you can use some scissors to cut the pictures in half and then in half again. You might want to ask a grown-up to help you if you're not sure how to use scissors. We're going to cut it in half like this. And then I'm going to cut those pictures in half as well, like this. And then we'll do that with the other page. So cut them in half. Like that, and then in half again. So we should have lots of pages for our story. Now, they might have got a bit muddled up now, all of your pictures. So, on the table or on the floor, lay out your pictures and see if you can remember which order God made everything. So this should be your front cover of your book. And then next, God made the light and the dark. So that should be your next page. Then you need to think about what God made next. Oh, on the second day, God created the sky. So that one comes next. And then on the third day, God created trees and plants. That one comes next. And then on the fifth day, God created all of the animals that live in the sea and fly in the sky. And on the fourth day, God created the sun and the moon and the stars. That's the next page. And then on the sixth day, God created all of the other animals and he created people. And he told the people to look after all of the animals. And this is the last page. So on the seventh day, God had a rest. And we call this day Sunday. So not many people work on Sunday, and usually shops are shut on Sunday so that we can have a rest just like God did. So when you have finished your book and you've put all of the pages in the right order, you can then staple the edge of your book, just like Sam and Sally did at church. Or if you've not got a stapler, you could punch a hole in your book and use some string. And if you haven't got any of those things, you might want to just stick your pages in your school book in the right order. So you think about what you would like to do and have fun making your storybook. And I'll get Sam and Sally so they can say goodbye. And we'll see you next week, won't we, Sam and Sally, with a new story. Say bye. Bye, Sam. Bye, Sally. Bye, children.